Hello everybody, my name is Anna of Anna Stitch and Knit. I am recording this on Saturday, August 5th, 4th, 6th, one day I'll look up the date. I'm recording this on a Saturday. I would like to say thank you to everyone who's been with me so far, and well, we'll see how much more I can produce. I think this is going to be more like a visual diary, how I'm doing, how I'm progressing, the things that I make, and you know how I grow, because hopefully I will. You know, not like grow, but you know what I mean. Let's see. This is mostly a cross stitch right now. I do knit, hence the stitch and knit. I haven't picked up my knitting needles since May of 2020. I was having a hard time. Every project I was working on ended up with some kind of flaw in it, and it was making me very mad. So I was like, all right, let me put this down, and I rediscovered cross stitch. Sorry about that. Thought my husband needed me. Okay. Well, it's been about 2 weeks since my last confession, and what's been going on? I got my nails done. Woo! I'm definitely in love with stripe patterns right now, so definitely another round. Let's see. Work's been kind of scary. I work in a geriatric rehabilitation skilled nursing facility, and I work in medical records, and we've had 5 positive cases of COVID, so it's ramping up again, people. It's not a joke. Get vaccinated, wear your masks, please. I have a little problem with the vaccination because turns out I'm allergic to it. I don't have any medicinal allergies that I know of, no food allergies that I know of, and something in the vaccine just didn't work with me. I got my first shot and went into anaphylaxis, so that was terrifying. I have debated whether or not I should even try again. I mean, I have an EpiPen now, but I don't know. If you are a medical professional, I would love to hear thoughts and see if I should or should not. I would like to be vaccinated. I really would. My husband's vaccinated. My whole family's vaccinated. Except for me. I'm halfway there. So, but it's important. It's very important. The main reason to get vaccinated is it keeps you from dying. So, you know, consider it, please. Well, 2 weeks. So I've done some stuff. I've worked on some things, and I am slowly becoming less monogamous than I was. I mean, I've never been monogamous per se with a project unless I have a deadline. And yeah, I had just been wanting to do all of the things lately, but also all the smalls. I have all these big projects that I love, and then all these teeny little projects that I love. So I'm going to share with you what I finished, what I am working on, and something really fun came in the mail last week, and I would love to share it with you. And spoiler alert, it is the Gilmore Girls Autumn box. Autumn is Stars Hollow box by the Black Needle Society. I'm not going to do an official unboxing. I was too greedy. I couldn't wait. So I kind of just tore into it and didn't make a video. But I have everything here, and I just would love to share it with you, just in case you were curious, if you haven't seen any before, or if you just wanted to see how I present everything, because everybody's got their own way. All right, so let's get started. Last time I was working on Counting is Hard by Luminous Fiber Arts. I was so close to being finished. So what did I do? I finished it. It is so cute. But let's take a look at margins, shall we? Yeah, I really wish I dropped this and brought it over just a little bit. Because now I have a frame, but now I have to buy a mat. So that's why this isn't hanging up on my wall right now. But look, I did some color changes. This was a different color. I changed it to purple. I worked with what I had with the bird. I made the thread yellow. And I didn't add the little red dot down here because I was like, this linen is so see-through and I'm not gonna just do one little dot. So, it's for me. It's for me. I can handle it. All right. And then I finished. This is adorable. I love it, and I don't remember who did it. Let me look at my notes real quick. Okay. You'd think I would remember this. This is Hallo Bunnies by the Witchy Stitchy Rabbit. How could I not? It's Halloween and it's bunnies. I love it. This is on leftover 36 count Bramble by Picture This Plus. And I took some liberties with the colors. Oh, also, okay, so I'm going to revel in my mistakes and personal touches. We'll call them personal touches. I forgot to add spaces where the bunny's face would go. So I just backstitched it in. I remembered over here, but not for this guy. So he is very personal. And he's going to go, they're going to go probably, I don't know if they're going to go on my wall. They might go in my book. I'm going to show you the book. I did some finishing. Okay. So there's an acronym called FFO, Finally Finished Object. And it makes me laugh because when I hear it, I think FFFO. Yeah, FFFO. I'm a dork. I apologize. All right. So this is finished for now. This one needs a little bit more something something. I just haven't found it yet. But this is Samhain. It's a freebie by the Witchy Stitcher. It is adorbs, and I got this wooden board from Joann's. It already had the little loop thing in it. I got the fabric from from Joann's. I went very first day of August and took a look at their Halloween stuff that they were starting to put out, and they had fabric swatches, and so I bought a few. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's for my little Samhain pumpkin. He's adorbs. So I'm gonna go back and take a look at their embellishments, for like wreaths and stuff, and find something that'll work here. So I want to hang something here, or get some rickrack or something. I'll know it when I see it. This is probably gonna go in the store with me though, but I'll know it when I see it. Let's see. Third, I was busy, y'all. I was in the zone last weekend. Now, forewarning, this is very, very personal touch. This is the sloppiest finish I've ever done, but it's cute. This was from the 2020 Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. I think the artist was Pinochka, but it's called Witch Stitch. And so, once again, another one of these boards from Joann's. I'm gonna just get a little peek on the back. This was so sloppy. It looks kind of like a pillow, but it's not a pillow. I had this moon fabric that I thought worked really well. It blends in, and in all honesty, that was what I was going for. So I super glued everything down. And let me just show you. I learned after this one that I want to trace out the fabric, not just fold it over and stuff it in places that it doesn't need to be stuffed. But this is on my wall, and it's cute, and I like it. Alright, and telling you I was busy. This is my personal favorite. This is Libra Season by True Blue Stitchery. I honestly cannot remember where I found it because I'm pretty sure it was a file in one of the Facebook groups I'm in. Like either Enablers or Cross Stitch Addicts maybe. Cross Stitch for Non-Assholes maybe. I'm not sure. But the designer is True Blue Stitchery. And I love this fabric. Like, I was so mad that I couldn't figure out how to make the Libra thing shine, but there's Libra right there. Is that? No, that's Aries. Okay. But yeah, there's the Libra right there. Zodiac signs and everything. I love the stars. And I love this piece. I am definitely full on Libra. Once again, Joann's. Okay, now, I made mention of a book. I was inspired by Michelle Bendy of Bendy Stitchy. She is a prominent YouTuber that I'm sure everybody knows because she's awesome. But she inspired me with her cross-stitch journals, and I was like, that is a fabulous idea because I absolutely adore smalls. But what do you do with them, right? So I found this bad boy at a Michael's. It's kind of like a photo album, and it came with just this one page in it and like a couple of others, like these little brown pages. So I guess it's kind of like a junk journal it was supposed to be originally. So I have yet to decorate it officially, as you see, but I've added a couple of things. I was on a roll. So what I'm doing is I've been buying up some cardstock, different colored cardstocks, like, oh, that's upside down. Anyway, so I got, some fun, different, thick scrapbooking papers. And I bought a hole punch. I just been manually punching in the holes because this is a, as you can see, there's wonky rings. So I don't even know where to go or how to ask for refills. So I've just been making my own. But this is great because that means I can, if I want to, I could pull out some things and have the journal have a theme for a month if I wanted to. Anyway, it's just a thought. Page 1. I'm not done with it. The thing about these scrapbooking and junk journal things is that they're always a work in progress. They're never really fully done. So this was the very first finish of 2021. This is Blood Moon by Tuscan Cardinal. Please look her up. She's got some beautiful spooky macabre designs right up my alley. Let me zoom in just a little bit. I love this pattern. So I just have my little information here about it. Alright, now this one, this is by Stitch by Dre. She made this pattern right after the run on the Capitol. I had a lot of thoughts about that day. I am so mad about it still. And this was the perfect design for it. Yeah. So, now, my personal favorite page that I finished so far. I think they just need to add one more thing to this, but Oh, I'm so happy with the way this page turned out. This is Tuscan Cardinal Deadberry Wreath. I made some changes, like the bunny's supposed to be black with red eyes. I made him a gray bunny. And I didn't have any of her called for colors, so I just matched the colors as close as I could to her picture. Now this is one of the fabric scraps that I had bought. And then this is scrapbook paper that I had. So, you know, I just gotta add a little something over here and, you know, tuck in whatever else I can find that I think will go with it. But oh, it came out so good. I absolutely love this one so much. And that's all I have in this book so far. I have a giant pile of things to put in there, but yeah, it'll get there. Okay, so those are all my finishes. I was busy. Now, whips. I have been working on one that I said I would start. Go me. And then I picked up something last night and I was like, I need something small. I have all these other whips and I picked up something new. This is what happens, but that's okay. All right, so Barbariana Designs, Halloween, The Moon Laughs. This is my favorite Halloween poem. And The Tiny Modernist has a mystery stitch along that I bought. I'm just waiting on my fabric. But once I get it, I was interrupted. All right. Where was I? Oh. This is my whip that I started. And here's where I'm at. I have a fun fact about this one. This is definitely full of personal touches. Right here specifically, I want you to take a good look, and then I want you to tell me what you see different. I made my witch a fairy. Yeah. So, fun fact. When I was working on this, I had some adult beverages. I'm all down for you having some drinks. You know, you do you. But maybe dial it back when you want to work on something that you have to do a lot of counting. Otherwise, you end up with a fairy instead of a witch. But that's okay, because maybe witch fairies need to be a thing. But I like it. This is this is a 32 count Murky. This needle minder actually came from the Black Needle Society Trick or Treat box from last year. I bought the one for this year. I'm so excited. It's so much bigger than last year's box. And I saved up for it, and it comes like in a month. I'm so excited. Anyway, this is, I decided to do, she's got two versions of this. There's a two colored one, and then the colored one at the bottom, as you can see, which one I picked. And I think it's coming out very well. This is going to be really pretty, and I think Murky was the perfect fabric for it. So yeah, that's my new big project. It's not really that big. It's well, I should have looked that up before I even tried to mention it, but it's really not that big. Big enough though. Now, what was the other one that I started? I started this one literally last night. This is Bender from Futurama. This is going to be a little saying. I'm just working on his eyes right now. And it's going to say, hold on to your dookie, it's about to get spooky. It's from one of the episodes where Bender dies and becomes a ghost. I love Futurama. This needle minder is by Kabisazuri. I'm going to put a picture of her Etsy shop up here somewhere. I love her needle minders. I have like 6 of them. They're just really pretty, and she does good work. Now this is on 16 count Stormy Ada. This, as you can see, is like a mottled, very light gray. Now, fun fact, my bunny, the Deadberry Wreath bunny in my book, was supposed to be on this gray. I printed it on the back. As you can see, it's just plain white. Good lighting. Good lighting is everything. So, yeah, those are my 2 whips right now. Like the ones that I'm actually touching. I have a few others. I just haven't put my hands on them yet. Alright, so, haul. Let's talk about the 2 patterns that I bought real quick. I mentioned in a previous video that I have an obsession with Sleepy Hollow. I want to make all the things Sleepy Hollow. So I bought the Headless Horseman by, by Hair and Needle. So I'm going to put it right here somewhere. It is beautiful. And there's another one, Headless Horseman, with Christine from the movie, right above him. I might buy that one later, but I really wanted the Headless Horseman one first. So I got that one. And then, I'm sure you've all seen this all over the internet. It is the most beautiful Ouija board I've seen in a second. It's Cleopatra's Ouija board by Screaming Heart Design. I think all of us go through an Egyptian phase, and if you haven't, please go through one. It's fun. There's so much to learn, and they have such a rich history, and mummies. I love mummies. I've been obsessed with them ever since I was a child. So when I saw this Ouija board, I was like, oh my god, it's so colorful, and it's Egyptian. Oh my gosh. So Ouija boards scare me. I don't ever want to use one in real life because I believe in the afterlife and, different, I guess you could say, like, different dimensionary, supernaturally stuff. I believe in it. I've never seen it for myself, but I don't want to invite anything in. But I do like the way Ouija boards look. There's a couple of Ouija boards that the Witchy Stitcher has designed that I think I'm going to purchase. And I'm going to purchase, well, I already did purchase the Cleopatra one, so I'm going to have a Ouija board wall one day. It's going to happen. All right. Now, for the big one. Spoiler alert. If you do not want to see this, if you purchased the box and you haven't gotten it yet, goodbye. I'm ending on this. But if you are curious, I would love to show you what was in the Gilmore Girls Autumn and Stars Hollow box from the Black Needle Society. So, as I mentioned, I'm sorry this isn't going to be like your typical unboxing video. I'm just going to go with the purchases as I pick them up. First things first, just because I have this in my hand right now, the box came with a necklace. Let me see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is there any way I can get this to focus? Probably not. It's got a stamp on it. It's a coffee cup that says Luke's. Now, if you are not a Gilmore Girl fan, you will not get any of these references. This was Gilmore Girl all the way. This was a necklace, but the chain is a little small. I have a very big neck, so I'm using it as a scissor fob. I think it's elegant and pretty, and I like it like that. So, they made a necklace. As I understand it, all their boxes come with a needle minder. This is this one. There's a cowboy boot, a clock, and it says, "This is the last time I buy anything because it's furry." It's in reference to one of the very first episodes. I think it is the first episode. I think it's maybe second episode. But yeah, it's a great little wooden needle minder. Sturdy. I like it. Oh, there's one thing in the box that I don't have in here with me. It also came with a cinnamon swirl coffee cake mix. Now, this is not just a, here you go, here's fan art stuff. No, this is a digital retreat. I've never done that before, and I think I'm only going to be able to do an hour or two on Friday and then part of Saturday. It's going to be a Thursday through Sunday thing, and so I won't actually be able to participate too much in it, but I'm going to pop in and see what it's about, and I'm excited about that. But I'm going to make the coffee cake for the retreat. It's going to be good. The cinnamon swirl coffee cake is in reference to a cake that the diner man Luke made for one of the Gilmore Girls on her birthday. Now, it came with a giant project bag. It says in omnia paratus. A very iconic episode. It's Rory jumping off with Logan. Yes. And it's so big. I mentioned before, I don't have a lot of stitchy project bags. Well, I'm getting one now. Alright. Now, what's in this, you say? It came with, let me pull them out. This cute little bag. And in that bag came a thread holder that looks like a door key for the Dragonfly Inn. I love it. So clever. And it also has these zipper pulls, which I'm finding I really am enjoying zipper pulls. They're really handy. So this is Jackson for Town Selectmen. This is the Hep Alien. That's the band, the main band of Gilmore Girls. And now this says, "Scorpio, you will meet an annoying woman today. Give her coffee and she will go away." In reference to the very first time Lorelai met Luke. So, those are fun. Let's see, what else is in my bag of goodies? Alright, it came with a piece of fabric. This is 32 count Lagana. The fabric is called Presenting Lorelai Gilmore, and it is dyed by Fabric on a Whim. Whoop. Look at that. It's just a really good neutral. Just a really good neutral. No idea what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I like to take my time with that. Okay, now this was super fun, and which is kind of funny for me because I'm not really a chef. I don't really cook, but it came with recipe cards. Now, this one I need to make. This is Suki's peach sauce. In the very first episode, Suki, the chef, also the best friend of Lorelai Gilmore, mentioned how she fixed the peach sauce and they were gonna like drizzle it on ice cream and on the waffles and everything. I was like, I gotta have this peach sauce. I have it now. So I'm gonna make it eventually. And there's the Norman Mailer's favorite iced tea. There's the Rory. I'm also gonna make me a couple of, I think I'm gonna make this one for the digital retreat on Saturday. The Rory is an alcoholic drink, by the way, so What did I say before about stitching and drinking? When will I learn my lesson? This is Emily's Bloody Mary. Might save that one for Sunday when I wake up. This is Suki's Magic Risotto. There's a whole big list of things to do with that one. This is Mrs. Kim's Egg Salad. Jackson's Deep Fried Turkey. I just love the artwork all over these. It's so good. This is Suki's Fried Stuffed Squash Blossoms. It's so pretty. And then Blueberry Shortcake. Now that sounds really good. And I love strawberries. That sounds really good. Alright. Now, it also came with, oh, pardon me. It also came with these tags, pictures, stickers you could put on the back of your frames. From Kim's Antiques, with her famous saying, "You break, you buy." Love it. I've never put one of those on my frames before. I don't really have very many frames, so it's time to learn and do. Then there was this, I love this little container, Al's Pancake World. This is like one of the most referenced restaurants in Stars Hollow that you never see, and it's weird, and I love it. But that came with floss. I'm sorry I don't have everything set out all pretty. Maybe one day I'll learn. So these are specific, like I said, moments in the show. This is 4:03 a.m. This is all done by Color and Cotton. This is a reference to Rory's birthday. A Deer Hit Me. Hello, Mary. This one's Copper Boom. And then I'm All In. Ugh. Just melt your heart. Oh, when you know, if you know, you know. Let's see here. Oh, now those of you who haven't seen the pattern, here's the pattern that came with the box. It's going to be, it's one of four, because there's going to be all the 4 seasons. This is the autumn one. Full coverage. It's awesome. I have not purchased anything for this yet. I've been sitting on it, so I don't know. One day. Basically what I'm saying is I don't think I'm going to start this for the retreat. And then, let's see. It also came with a bookmark. This is Rory, the portrait that was given to her grandfather. And this has just got a whole bunch of little Gilmoreses. Like, gazebo, Luke's coffee cup, Chinese food, because they're always eating Chinese food, the love rocket, Lorelai's Jeep that she never gives up, the iconic basket episodes. Yeah. And these books have like little things like "I love you, you idiot," iconic from the show. It's a good bookmark. It's made of wood. And then their little booklet. I should have started with this, but I want to show you. I love this. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it, because I don't ever want to get rid of it, because it is a map of Stars Hollow. It's the Dragonfly, Luke's Diner, Dosie's Market, Lorelai's house. Yeah, I love it. They did such a good job with this. And then the last thing that was in the box, well, that I'm going to show you, Eat Like a Gilmore. Now this is a recipe card holder, because all those recipe cards, it comes with little inserts. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not really a chef. I have a few staple meals that I make, but my husband, he's more of the adventurous kind, but we don't really use recipes like straight up to have we don't have a recipe card holder or anything like that. Nor do we have recipe cards. We go online and we occasionally thumb through some books. So what am I going to do with this? Well, look, it's got hole punches, ring binders. I'm going to make this another cross-stitch journal. That's happening. I have the paper. I have the scissors. I have the handheld hole punch. It's happening. But yeah. Whoever did the artwork for this, and I'm sure they have it on details. There's Taylor and Luke. Kirk in the background. Kirk is my personal favorite. He is the most weird side character you will ever know. Designed by Heather Gretton Art. Heather Gretton Art. And she did phenomenal work. So yeah, that's the Stars Hollow box. They're going to do, like I said, 3 more. If you're interested, I say hop on it. I'm definitely interested, and I am definitely going to hop on it. No clue when the next box drops. Probably going to be in a couple months. So, well, that's all I got today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Till I see you again, keep stitching, keep smiling.